talk about World War II.
Yes. Let's talk about World War II. And we are golden. We are live.
Let's say every swear word starting with A.
Yes. Now that we're live, let's do it. Let's start every. Let's say every racial slur. Oh wait, I can't.
No, I said swear word.
I mean, realistically, we already just said everything offensive out of our systems as is. Like, to anybody that's watching, like, we've said it all.
Oh God.
So today, everybody, welcome. We're going to be checking out this mod that I just heard about. It's new-ish compared to what I usually play. It's from 2021. It's called Morlington, a new city world space. And to get there, we go through this giant sewer grate in the cliff face. You know, this is where sewers go. It's very, very common.
The opposite of the Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, so exactly. We're going to reverse Shawshank our way into these abandoned sewers. Let's go. And
we're gonna shake Shaw.
Whoa.
Shaw.
4 blocks run through 20 yards. Oh shit.
And instead of actually going and buying stuff for myself, like I should do, like a sane person, wow, I tripped over these stim packs. Holy crap. I was lucky. Shit, what is that called? R5 Auto. Yeah. Alright.
Why would someone need ammo and stim packs just like that lying around?
I don't know.
Maybe they despawned.
It's always nice to find medical supplies in a sewer.
And of course, it's our first obstacle, the Guardian Gnome. My favorite. Oh, and his loot. So, like, as I said, I know practically nothing about this mod, but the mod author kind of gave up on it, according to the description. So, I don't know if this is going to be finished or not. They didn't do reflections and refractions with the water, no! It's okay, a lot of people don't know how to do that. Oh, is this like a player house? We got the rat away.
My immersion.
Oh, look at all
I
this.
just remembered the mod I voiced, but that's unimportant. But, yeah. Like, look at you, you're in the sewers.
The sewers where I belong.
Oh, I think everybody here belongs in the sewers. Among the filth, among the unclean.
And thankfully, since last stream, I've lost my Peter Lorre impression. Thank God for that. Oh, hello.
Who's Peter Lorre?
Peter Lorre?
How do you not know Peter Lorre?
Mister, I have the brains, mister. Oh, fuck, it's coming back.
The original Igor.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
The inspiration for Ren's voice for Ren and Stimpy.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna take a bike that's for some reason on in the middle of the sewers? What? Yep. Okay.
Are you really questioning the wasteland?
Well, I guess you can get some, like, do some sick turns in here, you know?
You can do some sick flips.
Oh, we got a note. Let's read the note. These tunnels are all we know down here, kiddo. Go up to the surface and the radiation will consume you. Any deeper than this and the darkness will house your corpse. It's best to keep traveling. There's plenty of refugee stations around. Don't stay too long, though. You don't know what kind of people you run into. Anyway, I should get going. These tunnels ain't gonna map themselves. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mr. Note. I'll keep that in mind. And, you know what? I should open up the stream on my phone so I could read the stream chat if anybody actually bothers commenting on it. It's a smart thing to do. Oh fuck, the Peter Lorre voice is slowly coming back. Along with the Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, I hear Mirelex.
Oh, I don't want to do much about that, no.
I hear the Mire. Oh,
everything I know about Minnesota is fucking Fargo.
Wait, a Chinese pistol?
I've never been there, so I can't say whether or not that's untrue.
I meant the TV show.
My statement still stands.
Wow, look, it's imported correctly. That's rare. Look at this, even using the Fallout 3 sound effects. I didn't think those were in this.
I always like to find this pistol in Left 3.
I don't know why, but these hoods have always, like, made me think of the second Shrek movie. Is that just me?
Oh, I actually, no, oh god, yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not insane.
No, you're not.
I always think of General. If anyone knows what that is.
Genron?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
The workers of the fairy godmother's factory.
Yes.
They don't even have dental.
Whoa, what the?
Oh, well, sounds like.
Did I just get killed by an invisible Mirelurk? What the?
Well, he won't be in Fallout 4.
I guess.
No, he won't.
Jesus. Wow, that would that caught me off guard. I'll say that much.
Don't go breaking.
Should have grabbed Outlander.
Perhaps equip some armor.
No, I'm fine in my T-shirt. So if you go this way, you got frickin' Mirelurks.
Invisiblurks.
Are they only invisible because the texture doesn't exist in this game?
Does anything exist?
I mean, they have the
we
stealth
just
boy
figments.
effect on them, but man, these are like impossible to see. Holy crap. That's pretty cool, though.
Good.
Whoa.
Damn Sector 9 Mirelurks.
Hey, pretty cool. Yeah, they even have that really shitty gun that I've never used in Fallout 3.
Well, no, I used this. I had a lot of fun using that.
Doesn't
I was
it
putting
do,
myself up for a challenge.
Doesn't it do like 2 damage in Fallout 3?
Yeah, imagine trying to face the Enclave with that and surviving.
This actually looks like it does significantly more damage in this mod, so I might use it. Can't tell if I'm walking in water or it's just fog. Holy crap, my rats are going up.
That's the poopy water from the sewer. The gray water.
We don't know that. We don't know that. So, drink the water.
I don't think it's water, I think it's just fog.
Looks more like gravy from here, sir.
Well, I imagine it probably would be, considering how it looks like on Discord. Who's shooting baseballs at me? Oh, I guess I really should get some armor now.
That was unfortunate. I decided to take a drink of my tea right when you started saying people are shooting baseballs at you.
Somebody's shooting that cell block. Our dear boy, our dear baby boy. Let's go. I'm going over to America to stop that.
Well, good luck. Stopping shootings in America is pretty difficult.
Yeah, well, I'm Irish. It's either you stop the shooting or we start bombing.
Come Out You Black and Tan starts playing.
Come out, you black. Oh, I'm not going to sing that because I think it'll offend somebody.
It's like trying to stop stabbings in London.
Exactly!
There we go, yeah. Oh, we got another
I mean,
note.
what are they going to do?
Got a
Shoot
note.
me? Stab me? Blow me up?
What are they gonna do?
Throw a
Steal more things to put in their museums?
I don't know how I'm still alive. It seems that hiding underground for so many years was a good way to avoid Adam's destroyers. I only go outside for the essentials, and I'm losing my mind. God, I'm losing my mind. I hear voices, see shadows, feel fingers on my neck. I haven't talked to anyone for a long time. Heard no music. I am lulled to sleep by the sound of the wind that can be heard through the crack in the door. And then I close my eyes, praying to myself that the demons won't get me tonight. You know what's the worst? Knowing that no one hears your pleas. If you die, you will not have eternal life. Heaven has been destroyed, and so is hell. Entry to nothing. Gate closed. Black emptiness. Eternal nothingness. Nothingness.
How did we not pay attention to the word? To that word? It is so scary. There was never a need to think about it. We had more important things to do. But now nothingness is the worst nightmare that is to come true soon. Because no human lasts forever. We're all stuck in the nothingness. And if I really am the last one alive, then only me will be stuck here. God forgot to take me with him. The demons failed to eliminate me. Well, that got dark.
So I'm going to ruin something right now. One, that is such an edgelord fucking speech, and two, I do want to say that I misheard you, Sal, when you said the deck. I misheard you saying something with an I.
Oh, oops.
He means dick.
Hello, wet Harith guard.
No. It was more the fact that I misheard you, and I just had to, that's why I started laughing.
Hello, Natalia. Welcome to
We're all
Wet
just.
How could I help you?
I want a haircut.
Okay,
Hello,
Toby.
give me a haircut. Give
So,
me it right now.
Welcome
Right,
to our town. I'm the town greeter / haircut lady. Imagine just bursting into somebody's house and demanding a haircut.
Yes, I can. I can.
As
imagine
long as you pay, I'll cut your hair. What would you
All
like?
right.
The tunnel snake? Huh? Pompadour?
I think I would like more hair, please.
You're gonna go balding. You're gonna go buzzsaw. You're gonna go waster. You're gonna go
There we go. Yes, I'd like more hair, please.
Bed dragged. I
There we
know
go.
my ex-husband loved to be bed dragged.
This is what
I'm not
happens
sure
when you...
how I made your hair grow and gave you facial hair, but what can I say? I'm a miracle worker.
Yeah, this is what happens when you go to the barber and you can't afford to pay them. You just can't...
Yeah.
Thanks.
Can relate.
Be careful down there. Oh, I can't actually
You better
steal
get
it.
out of here.
What? Make me. This is actually kind of a cool settlement.
It looks like a bunch of kids hanging out in their mom's like attic or something.
It made me think of Metro 2023 a bit.
Are they gonna start shooting me? Yeah, it kind of
Oh
does.
no, it's all black. Oh, there we go.
So are we? Was that the only civilized part of the sewers?
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Says stab victim.
Oh,
Why is everything invisible?
We don't know. Can't afford textures for our mirelurks, so let's just give them stealth points.
Give them grenade launchers. So says the Pope.
Crap.
well, you know what? I'll give them this. It does make them more dangerous. 'Cause I don't know how many there are. I'm like wildly shooting into nothing.
Yeah. The Pope's American. You can't fuck with us now.
They're coming out of the damn walls!
You now have every right by religious order, Seldok, to use a grenade launcher.
USA. USA.
Well, that goes
Okay,
nowhere.
Sel, I'm sorry, I have to love you and leave you. I've got work in the morning, so.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, he was happy to stop. Have a right good day.
I will now. Oh, what the?
Arrivederci. As the French say, folks, arrivederci.
Mr. Lee, welcome. He's replacing you, zombie redneck. You've been replaced.
Ah,
Wow, that was fast.
I know.
I'm gone.
I feel disposable.
I just
Maybe
picked
You're
up.
going in the trash.
I
The
just-
garbage.
I just picked up an artisanal bomb.
Don't you say I belong in the trash. I will go full. I will go snakes and ladders on your ass. I will go.
Garbage.
You're being attacked by invisible mirelurks.
Yes, that has been most
I
of the
will go
mod so
full
far.
pickles on your ass.
somehow more intimidating. What the fuck did he just let?
I don't. What
Oh,
did he
God.
say?
Okay, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be back.
Oh God. And
That's
one by
never
one,
a good sign.
one by one, they all started leaving. So yes, this is. Oh God, damn it! Walked right into this motherfucker. Yeah, I think they just
I
have.
don't know what kind of.
Oh, go ahead. Whoa.
Huh? What? Oh.
Oh God! Oh God!
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I was supposed to open that. Oh jeez.
You're in the back rooms now.
No.
Oh?
There we go. Yeah, that's honestly, this mod hasn't been that bad so far. I mean, I literally just started it, but it's confidently made thus far compared to a lot of things I played.
A bunch of notes in the series.
They get plus points for the hobo language that I just saw.
Yep. It's definitely better than the mod I played the other night. That was yeah. I don't know. Major Kevin was still my favorite character, though. I will admit.
Major Kevin?
Major Kevin and Sergeant Eric and
Hi, Kevin.
In this world, there are no last names.
Captain Dan. I already forgot their names. Yeah, they had no last
Colonel
names.
Bob.
There probably was one.
It was weird in that one how they introduced the gun so late into it.
Yeah. I already forgot what that dude's name is. It was just like Chris or something.
It was just Chris.
Specialist
Didn't even have a
Chris.
rank.
Whoa, hello. Is that a railway rifle I saw? It was.
Gee whiz.
Oh my god, and it has the correct animations. It's a miracle.
But it is for some reason using the mini nuke launch sound? What the fuck?
Well, I don't think the sound is actually, like, in the game.
I suppose not. You know what is in the game, though? Open and closing sounds for a cardboard box that doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that. Oh, shit. Speaking of phone calls, I'm getting one right now.
We're all getting phone calls.
I know. Fucking wrong number. I keep getting, I'm getting two wrong numbers today. And the first one was kind of a doozy. Usually you expect, like, telemarketers, so I don't really answer them, but I got a call from somebody that's like, like, they thought I was their social worker, and they were, like, telling me all this personal information. I'm like, that's not me.
Oh.
So I, like, called them up, and I'm like, hey, that's not me, sorry. You should probably not leave a message with that stuff.
It's... I would not sleep at night from that.
Oh my god. Okay, it's not bad, but I need more. Artisanal bomb, let's try this out.
Handcrafted.
It's basically just like a Nuka-Cola grenade. I run out of 45 ammo. I spawned like 1,000 bullets on me. Holy shit.
I think there's only one spawner for these guys.
Boom. I hope there weren't any keys in here that I needed to pick up. Oh my god, you're still alive?
That would be sad.
God. Freaking adamantium skulls. I don't care. Played this game so many times I don't even, like, bother to look through the perks. Double-barreled shotgun. Is this set up correctly? Somewhat.
Sort of. Oh.
Yeah, that model's like really bugged. Like when I tried to import it, like the choke wouldn't like come back down. It wouldn't come back up. It was just all fucked up. Well, you know what? At least they have medical supplies on them. That I appreciate that.
Chinese assault rifle.
They have all the Fallout 3 weapon. Combat shotgun. Damn, it feels like I'm playing Fallout 3. I don't even have TTW on. Let's take a look. Okay.
Holy shit!
It's working.
There was some effort.
I mean, that could probably lower the iron sights a little bit. Yeah, no, that works good. Combat shotgun. Same problem, but not a big deal. Yeah. Alright.
The goat.
I always loved this thing in Fallout 3. I think most people did.
Oh, it was just a fucking skull exploder, of course.
Yeah. And it used everybody's favorite version of ammo, shotgun shells.
Yes.
Shells.
My favorite, very specific ammunition type, shotgun shell.
Mm-hmm. Alright, time to actually see this new world space we've got. The sewers are pretty well crafted. I don't know if I could say the same for this area, though.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, well, he knows triggers. Oh my god.
Vertibirds. You know, probably in this open area, I probably shouldn't have a shotgun equipped. Oh god. Invisible walls? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think I see where they put all their effort.
Fuck you, cell block. I hope you like collision boxes.
Oh, you're trapped now. Oh my god, they're flanking me. Surrounded from all sides. Damn, I wish I still had that anti-material rifle from the last stream. There we go. Yeah, what the... I don't like this. Put a fence there. At least, come on. Oh, and there's just ambient.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a theme here of random buildings with no doors or interiors.
I do not like.
Oh my god.
I was gonna praise this mod for the sewers, and yeah, no, the sewers are awesome, but this part so far, me no likey. But as we address, this is unfinished. They got some work to do. Their interior work is good, from what I've seen.
At least from what I can tell, there's enough nav mesh for people to move.
Yeah, that's also a plus. I don't know why people would keep their There's no kitchen back here. This is just it's the Nuka bar.
There's not even a refrigerator.
No, it's just a garbage can, 2 drinking fountains, and a vending machine.
But the mod page said there was like one story, and the way they phrased that, I'm not sure if they meant there was a quest or just like all the notes you keep finding.
Yeah, that's kind of... You know, honestly, the description doesn't even say where to find this place. You have to, like, look through the photos. It just says, go in the sewer. What sewer? Corvega Parts Factory. Yes, I have a feeling this whole thing is just going to be a shooting gallery.
I think it is, and I'm fairly confident this is a copied cell, which is okay, but...
Yeah, this looks like a lightly edited version of Michelangelo's shop.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You got an untextured eyebot on it. More it's just made out of plastic, I don't know. Oh my god, there's multiple. I'm gonna take your armor. This machine is doing all the heavy lifting. Alright, now that we're in
There's so many fucking people.
I know. They're all just swarming this room. Spread your guys out, for God's sake. At this point. Alright, give me that metal armor. That nice juicy metal armor.
You shot him right in the dick.
Yeah, he took it like a champ, too. I mean, damn.
That was undoubtedly 3 shotgun shells straight to the groin. There's no doubt about it. I do not know what got that man move.
Am I using rubber shells? What's going on? What the fuck are these people made out of?
Bold of you to assume they're people.
Oh, yeah.
It's equality after all.
They're not real. It's all... How many fucking dead corpses are in... Dead corpses. I really just say that. How many corpses are in here?
At least
had
2.
Bloody mess.
Yeah, if I had bloody mess, that... Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna drop one of these.
Oh, 32.
Yeah, it's actually not as bad as it is in Fallout 3, but it's still not really helpful here.
In Fallout 3, it is completely and totally useless.
Yes, it is. I don't know a single person that's ever used it except for the guy that left as soon as you joined. He said he loved it so much.
This here's my rad roach gun.
God, I don't even think it can kill rad roaches that well. Yesterday. Trekking through the radiated puddles, I tilt my head back and pull on some chains. Taking them down, I shove them in my pack and walk around a bit more. Looking down, I see a glass bottle. I mess with it using my foot. Take out my map and I look around. Picking up the bottle, I shove it in my pack with the other supplies. My group will be needing this. The wind howled through the buildings. I opened a door and went outside. Found more supplies. Putting it on my shoulder and around me, I run a dirty hand through my hair. Putting away the map, I take off my gas mask. The filter is dirty. Feeling the radiation against my face. If wince. Putting in a new filter. Oh my god, is this somebody's fucking dime store novel, like, draft? What is this?
It reminds me of, Paulo Rocco and Amino back in the day.
No one knew when the apocalypse ceased, when normality began to seep into our lives. Albeit nothing is the same as it was before. You can feel more despair from the people around you, and sometimes you find pockets of nature within these concrete jungles that were not there before. Sometimes it feels like we never truly survived, that we lost a part of ourselves during all the chaos. Is that what it's like to survive? To survive where others have died? A question I hope never has an answer. Now I lay against the grass and peer up to the starlit sky, hoping to find myself from all that has happened.
ChatGPT has to be.
Some thoughts.
I'm really it's just like that's.
There's too many spelling mistakes for it to be ChatGPT unless they added that in. Over everything up through the wreckage of the city, in gutters along the riverbanks, tangled among tiles and tin roofing, climbing on charred tree trunks was a blanket of fresh, vivid, lush, optimistic green. The verdancy rose even from the foundations of ruined houses. Weeds already hid the ashes, and wild flowers were in bloom along the city's bones. Even in death there is life, a chance for humanity to start anew. At every end, whether it be from a great plague or a shadow of death that is the great atomic bomb, there is a new beginning, I guess. Okay, why is this written here in the Corvega?
I love the kind of like I love the shrug of the shoulders at the end. I guess
It's like yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
This is a new way for humanity to go about life, baby.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it, myself, but yeah, it is what it is. God, these guys. This guy's hit 5 fixer. You know, I'll give them props. They got a lot of gear on them, so it's like worthy killing them.
Yeah.
But there's just way too many.
I'll applaud the effort of bothering to get the animations to work for all the guns that shouldn't exist.
Oh God. There's more? Christ.
Is that a scripted ambush or maybe just a win?
Might have been. I mean, props if it is. There's... Oh my God, there's glass here. Really? I don't see it. Alright, so this machine is really doing all the heavy lifting for me. Oh. My phone turned off. I'm not reading the chat. Thankfully, nobody's commented, so yeah, we're good.
No.
Thankfully, nobody's actually watching this. Thank God.
Thank God.
Say all the offensive stuff we want now, guys. Nobody's watching.
Everyone, unpack your.
Oh God. Thought we got it all out before stream, but Jesus fucking Christ! How many people live here? Is a freaking lead plant making bullets in here? This is an actual cool interior, but God, I don't know. Too many people. Zuloi?
Nothing will ever be as deafening as getting shot at in a room full of metal in New Vegas.
Yes. God, how do you say that dude's name? Holy crap.
What did you say?
Huh?
That metal has a texture.
Yeah, this is definitely the same layout as Michelangelo's, but I think they did a really great job cluttering it. This looks great. Major props.
I think their strength is interior design.
Definitely. Chinese officer's sword. Minigun.
Zaloy. Is this guy a ghoul?
Nope, he's just really dirty. Let's take a shower.
No, he's just really dirty.
He's so dirty, he just kind of
That's
looks
quaint.
like a ghoul. Oh, it's like a
Yeah,
little
that's cool.
observation. This is awesome. I like this. Do more of this, please, mod author. This is awesome. Nice work. More artisanal bombs. There's these just.
What is an artisanal bomb? I love it.
It's a very fancy bomb.
Howard
Bomber.
Tuggett's note. Love these names.
That's. Wait a minute. Does this shoot 2 missiles? Oh no! Yeah, it shoots 2 missiles at once. That's nuts.
Hell
I
yeah.
like that. I can dig it. I'm gonna drop all my shit. Alright. Let's read Tuggett's note first. That sounds vaguely dirty and I don't like it. Yesterday, someone came into the factory. He looked like he was from the army and he proposed me a deal. He told me that a tracking device should be integrated within the car radio part. He told me it's a direct order from the United States and I could turn it off on... I could turn off the demand. I couldn't turn off the demand. I wonder what they are up to. Well, that was okay. Right. Nice, I guess.
At least they know they're there, and theirs.
Mm-hmm. Props for that.
Victory.
Victory. Current owner, Howard Tuggett. We did it. The town's almost fully in our hands. We took care of the small bit of resistance that prevented us from moving. We dispatched the rest of the population on a safer territory. They will be better off smelting metal and creating vehicles and weaponry for us. They will see it in time. Everybody thinks they want freedom, but what they really want is order. And when they realize that, they're going to welcome us with open arms. Okay. This is actually feels like proper lore that would be here. I'm assuming this is Zaloy writing this, since it's named after him. A machine is meant to flawlessly accomplish its purpose at the best efficiency possible. But remember, a machine is not always an iron gear. It's something that does what it's programmed to do, with no complaints if not broken. A man with no soul, no emotions, no desires, and insatiable hunger for a purpose is a killing machine. Alright, calm down with the philosophy talk here, Zaloy. If it breaks, you can substitute it. Take many of them and they'll just represent your will, thinking they are fighting to find an answer to their hunger. They'll find death. May death give them mercy, because life didn't give them any hope or reason to. Let them spill their blood. They'll be happy. Jesus. Fucking poet here. The worst thing about life is that you can fight all you want, be good or bad. In the end, we slowly turn into memories ourselves. The true thing that the memory people have of you. There are only two proper ways to die. The big boom to make everyone remember you, or the peaceful death within your family. I intend to die properly. Okay. Well, he was a philosopher, that Zaloy, before I riddled him with bullets. That's for certain.
It feels like there's such a varying, like, contrast of quality.
Yeah, the writing does not belong. Like, it's well written, it just doesn't really belong here, you know? I don't feel like raiders are up practicing their poetry, and if they are, like, I'm kind of curious as to why. You know, that's something you should write about.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It feels really weird.
Indeed. Oh, here we go. The good stuff.
Nope,
never mind. It was all a trap. A trick. Abram, the chain-smoking Chihuahua, has joined us.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Hey, it's just the Red City tents. I love those.
Oh, my legs.
Please never get
It hurts. I'm so sad.
Why are you sad?
My cat's on my windowsill.
the horror.
That's... that was making you sad?
No, she's not on the bed.
Okay.
Have you seen my cat? She's so fluffy. You know? So this is This is Morlington.
This is
the fuck is
Morlington.
Morlington?
Yep, it's a new world space mod. It's from 2021. Holy crap, it's dark. Okay, I'm going back.
Oh my god.
you.
Good or bad? It
varies in
bad.
quality. Like, there's parts of it that I think are really good, and there's parts of it that make me want to rip my eyes out of my sockets.
Okay. If it's got the sublot seal of approval, then
Like,
you know,
for
it's
example,
very-
this interior is well made. I think it's very cool. The exterior sucks ass, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the floodlights.
Why is it so dark outside? It's only 1 p.m.
It is because he is using the wrong climate.
Oh, you're right.
He's probably using a default climate or an old Fallout 3 climate, and it's not set for Fallout New Vegas, so
Yeah, Fallout
in
New
the middle of
Vegas
the day,
has,
everything just goes dark.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas has like a different time scale. Like, it has like a different time period or region. I forget the exact words for it. Damn,
I battled with it for a while myself, trying to get the climate to work right.
Alright, I think I drank enough water. I can finally... you know what, let's wait a little bit longer. There we go. Probably using, like, the pit.
That is what it looks like. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus! Jesus Christ, you're gonna die so much. No!
Why are there so many people?
Crouch so that they can't see me from the floor.
Can't even see them.
You ever seen that My Child, Satan and Jesus meme before?
Yes.
I don't think I banned
My
it.
child will use stim packs, tilde key TGM.
This is cool. I like this, but... Oh god, there's no LOD. Oh no.
I will say I'm a fan of rooftop hideaways.
Rooftops are cool. I like them too. But, oh man. Way too many enemies. First thing I would do is add sidewalks, because there are no sidewalks in this town. Looks like somebody just took a dump of rubble everywhere. Another thing I don't really like is when you enter an area for the first time and you immediately have enemies in front of you shooting you. It's just very irritating. I also don't like it when there's 40 people outside. Wow, I never shot that. Wow, I never shot that.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, it's just there's so many enemies to fight, I'm actually bored.
First death. First death of the round.
Yep, first death. Well, no, second. I got ambushed by freaking mireless earlier. The invisible mireless. Alright, die please, thank you. I kind of also bothered by the fact that they're called generic bandits. I don't know, they don't really have any identity. They just had that one really philosophical raider that was writing in all the journal entries on that terminal.
Philosophical raider, that's...
What is life but death? What is death but life?
This raider reads Nietzsche.
No, that would be an American Weirdo
Just
mod.
a bunch of Raider Nihil. There's a depressed Raider nihilists that just want to kill you. They don't care about living or dying anymore. That's why the show this.
Look how many fucking people are down there.
They all have a Nietzsche book. Oh, you need some explosives. They're gonna die.
I had full health, I looked over the edge, and then I had a quarter health.
R91, my beloved.
They called it a G3.
They have to be 12.
There we go.
Okay, but there's still more! Oh god. Why do I have a hunting rifle? Get that shit out of here.
I'll say that it feels like they have a decent knowledge of, a decent broad knowledge of mechanics, or how to implement things. They just don't really have the layout down pat.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the interiors are great, just that this exterior needs a lot of polish. And a quest would be nice, I guess. Reason to go here. You just find a motorcycle in the sewers outside of Nipton, and then you take that here.
Is there any quest, or is it just
nope?
This is a new world space.
We found a note. We found some notes, but that's
at least an unmarked one, some kind of note traveler thing. You know.
There was a small settlement inside the sewers, but the only person there that would talk to me was a woman that had only one dialogue option of cutting my hair.
That's how it be. Sometimes you just find a random woman with a That's Barbary skill, you know.
I burst into her house and demanded she cut my hair without any context. She didn't even say hello.
No
She was-
compensation.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, God!
Oh!
Just walked in and shot him in the mouth.
Good morning. Good night. Oh, final recording.
Ooh, audio log, audio log, audio log.
Beginning data log. I haven't seen a single human for weeks. The radio signals are turning to static. I've lost all hope. I don't think there's anyone left. Not anyone worth finding, that is. I'm gonna join them now. Holy shit.
Shoot an actual gun in your house.
Nah, I did it. I ain't going that far. Sorry, boys.
Yeah, that is something that I would like in a player home. Just like a little range.
A range.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind that either.
It's just a little like little basement range. You go, you shoot. You know, it doesn't have much purpose really,
Oh
but
my
it's
god,
just a
another
nice little bit of
invisible
flavor.
wall. Are you fucking kidding me? I thought I saw enemies.
See,
over
that in the
there.
distance looks more interesting than what's behind you.
Yeah, like way more interesting. Is this blocked off too? Is this gonna be like? Is this gonna be the whole mod? Is this it? Are we done?
There's a door.
Oh,
I won't lie, the layout kind of reminds me of, like, Fallout 1 and 2, like, levels.
Oh fuck yeah, there was that vertibird that landed when we first came up here. Forgot about that.
I wonder if that's what dropped off all those enemies.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be interesting if it was like a modder's resource and that was used by a more interesting mod.
Yeah, I think the mod author is not gonna finish this.
Morlington remastered.
It adds, like, it seems like a nice little overland dungeon, which there's like one other mod that does it, and it's yours. Or like city dungeon I can think of.
I like the sewers, and that's about it. Old Man Mammoth, welcome. Welcome back.
He's old, he's a man, he's also mammoth-like.
He's older than the mammoths themselves.
He's ancient, prehistoric.
Oh, hello, shooting. Don't you run away from me, Shrek, motherfucker.
Oh god!
Ah!
He shot me in my ass!
I said this earlier, but these guys with those masks really look like the fairy godmother's helpers from Shrek.
You know why they had that design, right?
No, I don't.
Because it sold up on animation time, didn't have the animation tracer.
Nothing you said was coherent there.
It saved on animation time since they didn't have to animate their faces.
I mean, I guess, but don't they just like generate it automatically?
I'd imagine not, just because of how intensive it was to animate that many characters on screen back in like. The
Oh,
early
you're talking about the
2000s?
Shrek movie. Okay.
Yeah. The Shrek
No, I
movie.
wasn't wondering why they had those on. I'm like, I kind of like,
Oh.
I just thought it was like an aesthetic thing anyway. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was just saying those masks look similar to the Fallout 3 ones.
Yeah.
Oh, floating rebel! Ah!
Negative points.
So what's the lore behind? Is it Morlington in like Nevada or so? I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to
No.
mine anything from it. Okay.
There was a note earlier that's like, oh, the nukes hit and we live in the sewers. And then everything else is like a fucking poem, where like a philosophical poem. And there's a note from this guy that said, oh, in the pre-war days they put tracking devices in car radios, and then nothing else. Oh look, it's a Good Springs house with like 50 people in it. Oh my god.
I think what the trap they've run into is that they're wanting to replicate interesting lore and shit that you usually find on terminals or in notes, but they're putting it in too many places that don't make sense.
Yeah.
And they're placing it too often. Whereas what made lore like that special in the games is, you know, it being kind of few and far between.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we're spoiling our, palette here with all this. Okay, if you find a terminal that's supposed to be a pre-war terminal sitting in a car factory, I don't know, I want to see maybe an invoice, maybe a memo that the receptionist wrote, or a memo sent from the higher-ups. You know, stuff that a car factory would have, not somebody's freaking, first draft for their epic philosophical novel. That was just confusing. And also kind of boring to read, too.
Thing.
Like, that first one we read was like a guy, like, describing, oh, I found a bottle, and I kicked it around on the floor, and then
it was weird.
Then I took my mask off, and then I had dust on my face. Like, what? Why did somebody write this? Why are we reading this? Also, this
My favorite thing to do for pre-war offices is put, like, threatening email chains between computers where people are just, like, getting really angry with each other.
I mean, that's realistic.
Just, like, inter-office politics.
Or, like, little notes that, like, oh, you know, Jibby is hoarding all of the office coffee grounds or some shit, you know?
I mean, yeah, that's appropriate fluff, right? Whereas the stuff I've been reading is just like, who wrote this? Who cares?
Jody keeps shitting in the urinal. Management won't stop him.
So I'm stealing gold, I'm stealing his gold and putting it in my safe.
Snuck up on me.
You know, or gives you direction towards, like, oh, my house is this house, and, you know, maybe it points you towards, like,
Speaking of, we got another note. The raiders told us they won't shoot if we surrender. That's quite unexpected, but what's even more unexpected is that they told us they would take us away from these radioactive landscapes. We're going in tomorrow, and that's our chance to live a better life. We're out of food anyways. What do we have to lose? Okay, see, that's a good example. That's something that fits, right? But it also makes me ask more questions as to, like, what's the story here? What's going on? Did these raiders, like, do a hostile takeover, and were there people living here before, or?
Yeah. I
mean, that's kind of what I gathered from that one raider guy at the car factory. Like, he kind of insinuated that a little bit, but I don't know. We could do with a bit more. Oh, speaking of, maybe we got more clarification here. Maggie's terminal. Happy birthday, Maggie. Pyrrhic victory. The bandits have invaded the whole town. First time I experienced this, a rookie crashed into a glass shelf. And guess what happened next? They somehow heard it. We had to retreat to one of our outposts while losing half of our men in the process. After getting away from that hell, we saw some screwed up infected. Some of them looked like they hit the gym. A few actually outran us and grappling some of our men. Whatever hell has happened, the rules against them have changed. No longer can we trust our old rules, and no longer can we stay separated. We need to work together to adapt to our situation. But let's be real quick. Let's be real. Fuck the bloody arms. I'll put down a map and a high-capacity 9mm pistol. I hope you survive. May God be with you in these terrible times. Okay, that slightly answers some of my questions, but I'm still like, what? This goes
So
nowhere.
from what I've gathered so far, from the very little info that's here, is that there were people occupying Morlington, I guess, in a residential capacity, that were called the Bloody Arms, and then the bandits came through, and they've attacked them before, but this time it was way, way worse.
Mm-hmm.
And now there are infected individuals?
Yeah, that's... Are they talking about ghouls, maybe? Also, I need to... use this. It just raises too many questions. And additionally, the Bloody Arms is a cool name for a raider group. Like, but these guys are just called bandits. And the people we don't see...
Maybe they're a mercenary thing. Or the Bloody Arms, it is.
Okay, we can go back into the sewers, or we could try and explore this area a little bit more. Inaccessible. Now that I've murdered half the population on Earth.
Power station.
Hello. Mail call.
didn't even draw his gun. It just...
He was actually friendly. You just murdered him. Oh wait, hold on, guys. Let me
Jesus fuck! Who shot Charles?
I know there's raiders behind me, but I'm gonna read this terminal first. Just hold on, raiders. Let me read this. We managed to get control of the power. This should make things a lot easier. We also managed to salvage a lot of parts, which can be made into weaponry. The city's basically almost ours now. Vertibirds. I keep thinking that these vertibirds aren't here to help us. I mean, yes, they give us food and weapons, but why don't they send some of their boys? Where do they even come from? I think they have a greater plan. If we're just pawns in their sick game, or maybe I'm just paranoid. Okay, so the vertibirds aren't from them. Huh. About them. I just noticed something weird. They take the captives, but we don't know what they do with them. We were requested to capture them alive, so... Do they take them into a better place? Do they take them to a shelter? If it's so, why don't they take us? Wait. What? I'm confused. Hey! Hey! Gola. Gola? Am I saying that right? Gola?
I like the names. Gola is a cool name.
They're unique names. Damn. You guys having a party in here? Okay, that texture is something. Can I wear this? I'm gonna wear this. You know what? Fuck it. I don't feel like dropping a bunch of shit right now. I will take the bullets.
Why don't you just increase your carry weight?
Because I don't feel like it. You ever think about that?
No.
Yeah, you see?
In fact, I didn't think at all.
Haha. You know what I like? Light switches that don't work. At least I think that's a light switch. I don't know, maybe it does something outside. It is a electrical
It's a button
switch.
that press.
I like
When
buttons.
pressed, a man gets hit in the balls.
Oh.
Ping pong, ping pong.
Okay, so is that it? Are we done? I want to go over there, but it won't let me.
Evidently, it has to be a collision box because it's not saying like, you know, oh, you can't go here at the top left, so it's not by default.
It was put there intentionally. I'm gonna go back into the sewers then. I don't think there's anything else for me here. These sewers are fucking huge. So
You know, have we bothered to check and see what the hobo signs are telling us? Or I wonder if they're just placed randomly.
I think they might be placed randomly. I already forgot what a lot of them are supposed to mean. You know, there's like a code to them. Okay, yeah, see, yeah, this is nice. I like this. Does this go up to the same spot?
I really like the I like the thing, the planks.
Yeah, like
that he
that's
built there.
something I think people would do. Torn page. Okay. Read that already. And I awoke to see ravaged wastelands, ominous gray darkness filling the horizon. Colossal skyscrapers now lay in heaps of mangled rebar. Cars hollowed out by the blast. I dared not leave the false security of the barely standing shack. Dying bodies laying in the streets. Charred, suffering, nuclear dust falling onto them like snow. I began to question how long I could last in the bleak, hopelessness hell. Perhaps the victims in the rage of the blast had been the lucky ones. Okay, why is that here? Why? Riddle me this, Batman. Who wrote this?
Only God knows now.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna sleep for an hour. Should have brought a companion with me. Too bad I don't have any friends.
You know what? Fuck him. Who needs him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sucks to be you.
I could have fun all by myself. Don't take that out of context. Okay, okay. Does this go somewhere new? Yes, it does. Okay, well, new area.
Ooh. Love
Another
the little
vertebrate.
skywalking thing. They have some knowledge of scripting if they can do that.
I think that just, there's like a generic vertebrate script you can just drop. Yeah, there is. It's not too terrible. If you go in the GEC and just look up generic vertebrate, you can find it. Alright, I'm gonna put on the... Oh wait, I dropped it. Never mind. And I'm not even wearing the armor? What's wrong with me? No wonder I'm getting hurt so much. Okay, I gotta drop something now. I feel like this entire playthrough I've just been dropping shit. Alright.
Alright, yeah, commentary. It's nice.
This area looks better than the previous one. Very Fallout 3. You know, like, but...
You know what this reminds me of? That mod you played a bit ago, based off that video game. What was it called? Right, the Silent Hill mod.
You know, I've been kind of thinking that at the back of my head a little bit. But that one's walkiness was like on purpose, you know? Like a lot of the weird designs. Also, I could see a lot better in that one. When I was outside anyway, when it wasn't fucking pitch black. I take that back. I was blind through most of that fucking game.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think you're mistaking your memories to the point when you cheated and turned on ultravision.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the city landscape when it was just foggy. I could see perfectly fine. When you got into the schoolhouse in that Silent Hill mod, no, you couldn't see shit. Yeah, I had to turn on, like, light bright mode. Okay, yeah, see here,
this
right
experience.
Here, right here, this is good. This is good. I like this. Although,
Yeah, that feels cool.
I'm kind of wondering what this went to. Did it just go to a solid wall?
Where's the door?
Drake, where's the door?
Drake, where's the door?
I'll get to it in a minute, alright?
Also, this barrel makes me think there's supposed to be a path here. And I mean, there kind of is. To the void.
You did it! You won the game! You found an escape! You did it!
Should indicate.
Yeah, you don't have to play New Vegas anymore. You can go back to playing Fallout 2.
Yay! I'm so happy. Not really.
The real punishment is making people play Fallout 1 and 2 again.
Hey, I like those games. They're fun sometimes.
Oh no, I'm
They
not
should
down
be
for fun,
best
but
too.
it's gameplay whiplash going from Fallout New Vegas going right back to Fallout 2.
Oh, yeah, I will agree on that. I don't think I was supposed to be able to come up here. Oh, hey, look, it's that area I was pointing to earlier.
Full one.
Oh, it's all
You're behind
coming,
it now.
It's all coming together now. I don't think I was supposed to be able to get up here. Yeah, there's no way I was supposed to come up here. God damn, the whole place is radioactive. Like, seriously, what the fuck?
It's been 200 years.
Yeah, this
Probably
Wait, if you weren't supposed to
radiation
get...
marker and then broke the radius.
Oh. I love how I'm being attacked in the area that I am most definitely not supposed to be in.
Well, here's the thing. Look right there. There's a bike parked right in front of that building.
Who is this for?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. If this is just supposed to be like the skybox without the actual skybox, then why is there extra deep behind the buildings?
Okay, now this is... Oh, boy. What the hell? Powder Ganger? What are you doing here?
Any lawman
Maybe
that
he
comes
won the
after you
lottery.
won't have it easy.
Yeah, no kidding, he won't have it easy. Like, even I had trouble coming through here. Is this where you live, dude?
You live
You
like this?
eyeballing me? Haven't seen a decent caravan come up the road in days.
I don't think there's been a... Well, I guess you just have to follow the road out of town.
Floating rocks.
It looks like this
Yeah.
was in like varying stages of their understanding of how the GEC works.
Kind of looks like just a bunch of copied and pasted bits and pieces of the vanilla world space just kind of floating around. This is like a...
Oh, you know what this might be? Now, I don't know how the GEC works, but they might have just put extra props on the outskirts of the map so that when they needed it, they could just go over here and just figure out what they wanted to put down.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that how the GEC works?
I mean, you could use it like that if you wanted to.
Well, there are
there you
entire
go.
cells dedicated to certain like tile sets,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
just so you know where they are.
Yeah, but maybe you want to look at it and you're like, I don't want to load something else up. I'll just scroll over here.
Oh, this must be another area that I was supposed to get to through from the sewers. I found my way back into the game, everybody. No worries.
What's the goal of coming here?
No, there isn't one.
There is no goal, alright. I didn't know if like you had to get from point A to point B or
Nope, there's no
Morlington's
quest.
apartments.
There's no quest, there's no
What about the
story, there's just nothing. These guys here. I mean, there's like
Well, where are these
figments
guys
of the
coming
story.
from?
There's bandits, I guess, that took over. I mean, there's no real, like, backstory.
No, I mean you came from that direction. Where did they come from?
I don't know. They were just here, I guess. Oh. Despawned. Oh, I found their little house. Ah! Somebody's living
yeah,
here.
I guess we figured out.
The missus of the home.
Ah, yeah.
Jesus.
You gotta steal the Tupperware, my boy.
They must keep it in here. Aha!
What's an artisanal bomb?
I don't know.
Pull it out and see the artisanal bomb.
I have 13 of them. It's kind of like a nuka grenade, I think.
It's like a can of beans.
It does 56 damage, 36 DPS.
Is that a unique sprite for it, or is it just copying someone else's?
It's just the nuka grenade.
Ah.
I think they changed the name on it, though. The texture looks different.
Well, try dropping it, see if we can see the name on it.
I always wonder for like explosive builds if like you end up just making a lot of your own explosives in that way.
I dropped it and
like
it rolled off somewhere. Where the fuck did it go? Oh,
Okay, try it again, but this time. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Looks like a
Just
pipe
danger.
bomb.
Yeah, no shit, Danger.
Brother, that's just a pipe bomb.
It's just a pipe bomb.
Lightheart's garage. Oh.
What the fuck?
What is the
Why is
lighting
it so
in there?
white in there?
Looks more pink.
Why is it so purpley?
This is not a garage. This is like something else. Coffee, a weird ass industrial coffee shop with mannequins.
So, is that purple light or purple fog?
I think it's a little combination of both.
Because if so, is it actually purple or something missing textures?
I think it's actually just purple.
Ah, then the garage has mood lighting. Oh, so get us them back. You're about to die.
No, I like being on the. I like living on the edge.
There's a goddamn supercomputer.
I don't know.
Well, the
It's
details
common
won't
for
correct.
garages back then to have giant ass
Listen,
supercomputers
with
and a
no
bunker.
transistors, that's not really a supercomputer. I bet that thing could barely play Pong.
I bet you could run Doom on it.
Let's see. Oh no, you can't use it. Damn it.
Oh, there it's just a thing.
It's
Well, then
just.
why
A,
is there? Is it for diagnosing the cars since this is a garage? But I don't think any of the cars have computers.
what? Oh, this guy's got a thing going. Look at that.
Oh, look at that! There's a bed, there's a stove.
Why is there a stove
lamp.
in there? That is a big what?
It's like one of those folks that completely tear up the inside. It's like an episode of Top Gear where they cannibalize the inside of the car and that's
I guess, yeah.
Like
I want
that
a
one time when you
stove
put, like,
where my car glove box used to be.
on this episode of Top Gear.
Lightheart's Garage. If you're not David Lightheart, then log off. Oh, okay.
Alright, I guess we're done. I guess we could keep looking at
That's
the
his
car.
EZ bake oven.
Easy bake oven. Gotta get those little cupcakes.
Alright, we'll read it. We'll read it.
I mean, no one was asking you to.
My first days here. Well, the voice in my head was, so I have to do it.
Ah.
My first days here. Data
That's
corrupted.
voices.
No matter where I go, it all looks the same. Destroyed buildings, fallen power lines, abandoned cars. When the wind blows, more debris falls out of the skyscrapers. Have we seen any skyscrapers? I don't think I've seen a single one. Every now and then, I go scouting for food. A little piece of humanity finds its way at my feet. Today there was a photograph of a happy couple on the day of their wedding. There's a note on the back that says, "To old age and forevermore. 8/11/76. Seems so long ago these things were normal. Yesterday a small stuffed dog. A little Bert, but still adorable. A quick wash and he was good as new. Barring the bird fur, of course. It keeps me company now, aside from the wild dogs, coyotes, and birds. I don't know where to go from here. I've heard of other survivors that the rest of the country is no better. I've thought about joining a group and leaving the city, but I prefer being solo. Less crap to deal with and not having to watch over my back for others. You worry less when your shelter is an abandoned car and an abandoned repair shop. Nobody bothers you except survivor groups. Looking for other survivors, they always start by knocking on the doors, looking for movement. Then they walk in and shout, "Hello? Is anybody here? If there are any survivors here, we're not going to harm you, just want to talk." Then I pop out visually with a weapon handed, sometimes a shotgun, sometimes a compound bow, and they're like, "Hey, whoa, okay, easy there, buddy, we're not here to hurt you. Like I said, we're just gonna look for survivors and put out a weapon. We're already armed." And I give them a couple of seconds to lower my weapon, and I'm like, "Okay, now we can talk." That's mostly them because, you sure you don't want to join us? And I shake my head, and I'm like, "Well, if you change your mind, we're over here in the old firehouse in the block over. Here, I'm going to give you a gift, spare a can of food." They leave, I think about their offer. The group leader didn't seem to be hiding anything. I'll think about it overnight. Maybe that's a good time to leave. I think I'll visit them this morning for now. It's just tonight. I'm keeping myself a Roman bandage tonight. I placed wood boards on the inside of the door for the old convenience store. I made it look like there's nobody there or not. Fucking Christ, how fucking long is this?
It's very long, and I don't know how long that bee sting on your tongue is gonna keep growing.
There
Sounds like you just downed a bottle of
first.
NyQuil. Why did you down a bottle of NyQuil before reading this?
So I climbed in the old dust-covered truck and hid in the blanket because I found it. Trying to get you sun. The little green Pringle can on the dashboard been the last thing I see before sleep takes me. Why did you write this? Jesus Christ.
All right, someone else read before Cell Block gets an aneurysm.
Yeah, I can't.
I'll do it.
No, you skipped one. It's a pretty big city. You missed it.
No,
No, that's
this
the
is
one I
actually
just
short.
read.
No, it's the same one. Morning comes. I've made my decision. I'll make a visit to the old fire station and go from there. I'll bring them some Nuka Cola as a peace offering. If they've already left by the time I get there, then I'm packing up and leaving too. Here goes nothing.
Well, that was a
Great,
long
great.
That must be with that building.
I love how
outside.
every time we give you a break, it's only like 5 lines, and then the next one's up there.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right, guess you're looking for a firehouse. Firehouse subs. Oh boy.
But first,
Sponsored.
let's go into
It will.
Lightheart's bunker.
When the hell is in Lightheart's bunker?
Why does he have a
I
bunker in
Apparently
his
it's
garage?
fucking
Bunker.
empty.
Oh, it's
Let's
just
see.
this-
What's in the bunker?
it's the Sierra Madre bunker. Full of ghouls.
How did the ghouls get in here?
Holy shit, everybody here wants to be dead. Oh, Reavers.
Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance.
But not for me.
For me.
Oh, my
Jesus.
combat shotgun. I love it.
I mean, that's cool and all, but it's not as
Oh,
cool
they
as
had
the
the
all
fire rate in the original.
What else is in here? Ah, the master bedroom. You know, they're not allowed to call it a master bedroom anymore. For like. When
Oh
they
yeah,
run
it's
houses.
called the primary bedroom, right?
Why is it called a Why can't they call it the master bedroom anymore?
I think it harkens back to slave times or something. That's what I heard. But I think that's just stupid.
I suppose it's because I don't really mind primary bedroom because that's what it is. It's the primary bedroom.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like changing things for the sake of changing things is like always kind of irks me. It's like, why? What's the point? That works fine. And then like somebody has like some
suppose
weird
it-
arbitrary reason, like, oh, it reminds me of
wasn't
a
there
thing."
another? No, you went on the hallway on the left, right? Yeah, you did.
If it's obviously a problem, you know, then it makes sense. But when like nobody knows the origin and nobody originally gave a shit, then it's like, why? Why
Yeah,
even bother?
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Nobody in this call knew what it was.
hmm
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, you know, it's not, at the end of the day, though, it's not really worth getting mad about. It's like how people were, like, angry over, oh, they wrote Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas! And it's just like, well, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Goo. I will remember that during every time I
Say the words.
I will keep that in mind at my Hanukkah celebration. Well, it's not really called Hanukkah celebration. It's mostly we just gather around the candle. Candles. Get some chocolate.
Oh, look,
hello.
a gate that goes nowhere.
What's the point of the door?
There is no point, it's just there. Why? I don't know.
I feel like that's the mapper just trying to screw with you.
I guess. I mean, they should have put like a sign behind it that said "fuck you." I would have laughed. Oh god, this place is full of people. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god, they know you're not part of the building.
Is this the room with bajillion people? Have some of this. I'm gonna regret that.
Gee whiz.
Oh my god, you guys are lemmings.
Oh, he's not a guy. He's not a cat and lion.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
Golly Garbno.
I think, is it this Raider armor? It's one of these Raider armors that, oh yeah, the one on the right. The one with the weird pad on the leg. Yeah, it has two left hands on their belt.
Well, it is called the sadist armor.
Yeah, but why is it 2 left hands?
Oh, then maybe they ate the right ones.
Started a collection.
Just collecting left hands.
Yeah, I had a hankering for hands.
I like eating hands.
Carl!
My tummy had the
kills
rumblies
people.
that only hands could satisfy, specifically the right ones.
Carl, what's wrong with you?
Carl! That kills people! Oh, okay, yeah, I guess.
So is that fan on the desk?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
After 200 years, they finally managed to perfect a working fan. That's what all my fans look like.
Cell Block's just hoarding a bunch of fans. He's been stealing them from Lowe's for years now.
Oh yeah. I just tell them
Oh,
that
my
I pay them to
loyal
use the
adoring
restroom,
fan.
but in reality, I'm stealing their fans. Now this is my hotel room right here. This is living the life. No pillow, no blankets, just me and my TV.
You only need one pillow.
Predictor.
This guy was having a party. Look at
Fridge and a stove and a bed. Fine apartment.
bare minimum. This is how you live your life. These aren't even hotel rooms, these are just apartments.
They're apartment rooms, yes. That's why they're trying to kill you. You're not a building resident, which means that the committee won't allow you to be here. No guests.
I think they're trying to gentrify the area and raise the rent.
Ah, makes perfect sense.
That's why they're so
That or they
hostile.
think you're going to lower the property value by your presence, so they're trying
Looks
to kill
like
you
a
before
Casa
anyone
Madrid
realizes.
lol.
It
This
pretty much
isn't
is.
Casa Madrid. Where are the hookers? Think, Hans, think.
Oh my
Where
god.
are the whores?
This is actually something, they actually changed something in here. My god, it's a miracle.
There's guns in here, and medics, and
A
a
movie?
fan.
Good use of junk. Seal of approval from the junk.
Whenever I see a fan, I just fix it, you know?
There's just some fucker walking around the whole country fixing fans where he finds them.
Look,
Yeah, he's
here's the
actually-
thing. You just picked up a bunch of grenade launcher ammo, which implies someone here has it, but I don't think anyone does have a grenade launcher.
And artisanal bombs, and I guess this is where they fixed the garden gnomes, too. You're gonna laugh at me,
what
but
is
I
it?
thought that was a Confederate hat sitting there. Because of the angle it was at. I am blind.
It's like one of those ink block tests. So, Cell Block, what do you think that means that you saw a Confederate hat when it was actually an iron?
Clearly, I've been watching too much Scooby-Doo. That's what I've been thinking.
Finally, a garden gnome repair service.
Alright,
That is
so
that.
you're
that's
probably
just
wondering what the
Warhammer
fuck that
fan
has to
models.
do with Scooby-Doo, but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure,
it's
like...
it's the Teddy.
Oh no, not that one. That's why it's
It's
stuck
him.
to the nightstand.
Oh, hey, hello, Digwo.
Hello, Teddy.
Hello,
Why'd
welcome.
you say it like that?
I saw you start this while I was at work.
You have,
I'm pleasantly surprised to see it still happening.
Yeah, you know what? It
surprised to be
is,
sure.
it has some really neatly designed interiors, but most of it is not very good. Very philosophical writing, I will, if I do say so.
Very long
What-
bit of
what-
writing, especially at the terminals.
Yeah, it's just
What
like,
with philosophy?
well, it's just like,
what
I'm
philosophy-
saying that jokingly. It's just like they have some guy that's like really long-winded typing up things like on the Corvega receptionist terminal, like, I walked down the stairs and I saw a Nuka-Cola bottle and I kicked it and it made me think about life and how things are in this world.
It's very Jack Kerouac.
Yeah,
a little
you know,
bit.
except it doesn't make
Kind
sense
of like
where it
a
is.
kind of like a Bob Dylan song.
Yeah, except every note's written like that. Like, almost every note, anyway.
Anyway, this apartment has proved many things to us. Also, you were saying about Scooby-Doo and Confederate hats.
Yeah, I was gonna say that almost every relative that Scooby or Shaggy have in that cartoon are like
Oh, he's
Confederates.
got a manhole.
Have you guys ever seen? Have you guys ever heard of the film genre giallo?
No, I have not.
Oh,
There was
yeah,
a-
isn't it?
wasn't there an
Have you ever
enemy
heard,
that we
like,
just fought in this
Suspiria?
mod that was named that?
Suspiria's a Giallo movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Tenebrae,
Suspiria.
if you've ever seen that one. Yeah. So like, kind of like that pseudo trashy Italian movie, right? Where there's like a killer, typically killing women with a black glove.
Oh.
You know. Yeah. Anyways, what I'm getting at is Scooby-Doo is basically Giallo. That's my hot take.
Ah.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, those are the
By the
invisible
way-
Mirelurks, but their invisibility.
Oh,
off.
Mirelurk.
By the way, there is some pretty good Giallo. I would recommend an exploration into the genre if you're into horror or something.
I've
Now,
definitely
I
checked
hear
out.
you
I've
saying
checked
that,
out a
but-
few of Dario Argento's films, and I do love Suspiria.
Tubi's got a lot of good stuff. I like Black Sunday a lot. Great creepy castle movie.
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah,
I've
that's on my
boosted
list.
that on your server before.
Yeah.
Why was
Yeah.
there a raider down here with just a hood on and just in their underwear? What the?
Oh yeah, I took his clothes.
After you watch Black Sunday, you should watch it again muted to like black metal. It whips.
I mean, this is
It's sick,
Very-
dude.
all right. I'll have to
Throw on
take
some
your.
Dark Throne and mute Black Sunday, just so the visuals are on the screen.
What?
Is this another? Was it?
Multimedia action?
Huh.
Is this another one of those Pink Floyd and the Wizard of Oz situation?
No, I mean no. It's just kind of more, much more vibes based, I would say. But it is
Ooh,
cool.
It is dark.
If you're into those genres of music, like dungeon synth, also works in this scenario.
Throwing a lot of words at me. I just want to watch Scooby Doo.
Skibby dibby doo. Wobis doo.
All that being
Scooby-Doo
said,
honestly rules, dude. I threw it on the other morning, and by the other morning I mean like 2 months ago. But I was watching some Scooby-Doo in recent memory.
I used to watch that shit all the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I love
it's
that.
so crazy that there were like guys fighting in the Vietnam War talking about Scooby-Doo. That's how old it is.
Yeah, first
1969.
episode came out in 1969.
Yeah.
year.
I
Yeah,
just
'cause they
find
were-
it
they were-
weird
they were
that
all,
almost all of their relatives were like Confederate soldiers.
Not all of their relatives. were
Okay, most of
Confederate.
them.
Well, what do you expect? They're from the South.
Are they? Is that ever established? Where are
No,
they
I think they're
from?
from Ohio. It keeps changing, but I think Coolsville's in Ohio, and the
I
one
think
time they're in
I think
Crystal
it's
Cove, that's
because
California.
their relatives. Their relatives primarily show up in like Southern Gothic kind of scenarios, and
Oh.
the Union doesn't have a lot of those.
Yeah, no. I guess Ohio is
Yeah.
Southern Gothic as a North. Yeah.
They have a lot of really funny tropes, like they have like a
No,
bajillion relatives.
Ohio is Appalachian. It's not Southern Gothic.
They
Completely
really,
different.
Alright.
they really like the trope
Yeah.
in that show where somebody takes a castle brick by brick and moves it. Also, what? Uh-oh, I entered the void.
I mean, if you had that power, you telling
no.
me you wouldn't do that?
I mean,
You
I
make a
don't know.
pretty strong argument.
All right, I have a list of
What's the
every
best Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo relative, and I'm looking. Okay, I immediately see
What's the
under
best
Shaggy's
Scooby-Doo
Betty.
episode? Only classic involved. No, so no like what's new Scooby-Doo or because
Alright.
every new generation of kids got their own Scooby-Doo.
I can't
Pretty much.
remember a single.
Growing up,
fucking
I had
episode
What's New
from the
Scooby-Doo,
original.
and that was like the pop punk Scooby-Doo theme song.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
simple,
yeah.
simple
That one?
plan.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Scooby-Doo?
What-
Coming at
What's
the
coming after you?
Yeah.
Gonna solve that
solve
mystery.
Yeah.
What's this Scooby Doo? I'm coming after you. Yeah, it's like you gotta.
Oh, real
Scooby-Doo
quick.
and Zombie Island went crazy though. That
That's
was
okay, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
pretty
That
well
was.
done
I
for
love
him,
that
yeah.
movie as a kid.
That was good.
Real quick, I pulled up a list of all the relatives, and I'm going down through the Shaggy section. And two relatives I want to point out right next to each other is Betty Lou Shag Billy, and the one below that is his uncle who's a prankster called Gaggy Rogers.
You're forgetting about his most famous uncle,
Yeah,
Uncle
Yeah, I mean,
Shagworthy.
Yeah, they basically just have a bunch of like anytime they need like let's throw on a New Orleans debutante. They're like Fred has an uncle who's Cajun actually, you know.
Shaggy had an
like
uncle that
Scooby-Doo.
traded in blood diamonds from Africa.
All right. Okay.
Dude,
Wait, you had an uncle that traded in blood diamond?
No, Shaggy did.
No, Shaggy did.
What?
Shaggy had Shaggy's uncle Vicus Vanderpoop from Cape Town.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see here. I got Maggie Rogers, who was on the Mayflower. We got Uncle Beauregard, who Southern Plantation and Civil War era.
Yeah.
Okay. Tawny Rogers. After.
I think I may depart.
Oh.
All right.
Well, thank you for
Not
joining.
because I'm not enjoying myself. I'm just extremely exhausted now. Adenosine is floating in my brain.
Now, we all know that you really just want to leave so you can watch Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, we've
I'm
united.
probably going to plant my face in a memory foam pillow and sleep for 6 hours.
All right, good night, sleep tight, watch
Fare
out
thee
for
well, my
bears.
friend, and thank you for joining us.
I'm going to keep an eye out for crows instead. Thank
All
you.
right.
Oh my god.
Love me a
hey,
raven.
Hey everybody, look, it's the Searchlight Firehouse. With the same fucking enemy that I've killed 1,000,000 times already.
Do you guys have any Civil War relatives? I don't think I have any. My family's one of those like third wave heroes.
Oh no, my family didn't. Oof.
I actually found out that I'm related to Zachary Taylor.
Ah, doesn't
Big
he?
whoop, dude. Name one thing he did.
He died of like dysentery or something. That's pretty epic.
Everyone did that back then.
Not everyone.
He had like the second
Most
shortest
people.
term as president, like in history, I think, right?
Maybe.
All
He
right,
was
hold
one of
on.
the loser presidents.
Hold on. I gotta read these notes. So that was quite the fight. Those poor bastards gave us a hard time taking over the firehouse. Almost makes me want to kill them instead of capturing them. Anyway, the power is still on, which is good. Which is a good things. And they left a lot of rat away, which will come in handy. Gonna report my victory to Saloy. Queeb, you poor bastard. Many of our boys showed distrust towards me, especially Queeb, who lost his brother during the battle. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna tell them who's the boss around here, plain and simple. Trial by combat. Krampf, you pathetic fool. Krampf didn't send me the weapon shipment he told me he would. I suspect he's up to something bad. I don't know why Zaloy picked him to lead the police station. He's such a clown. Anyway, I'll pay him a visit to ring him some bells. What? Okay. Every time I've read one of these, my reaction is the same. It's just like, what the fuck?
I think it was one of them ESL mods, maybe.
Possibly.
Now, is anything wrong with that?
No. I don't think English is their first language. What is the point of this? Is this supposed to be a shower? There's nothing in
Yeah, I think so.
the changing room. There's no nozzle. They
No.
forgot that.
Oh yeah, maybe it is a changing room then.
I mean, I zoned out. What building? Are we still in the firehouse?
We're still in the firehouse,
Yeah,
and
I
they
think
got
so.
no subs.
All right, I guess we gotta go place an order at Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's. If I want Brad Garrett to give me food, I want him to give Jimmy John's. Hobby terminal? New friends. How did I miss you? How did I miss seeing another human being? It hurts to know that I missed the first possible human contact in years. I also miss the sweet taste of processed junk food. Alexis, you have no idea how amazing this is. You have no amazing how this Twinkie tastes. I'm from way south of here. I mean way south. And where I'm from, all the junk food was the first thing to go when this got bad. Well, after the hand sanitizer and toilet paper. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. My heart was pounding up inside my throat. I heard a car outside. A car! I know I miss people like you wouldn't believe, but anytime there's been any sort of vehicle, it's spelled trouble.
Oh my god, this is so long.
Dude, you don't even know the half of it.
Someone else read for so long. They didn't have another
somebody
aneurysm.
please. I need to take a break.
Alright, fine. Believe, but anytime there's been any sort of vehicle, it's been spelled trouble. I don't want to think about that, so I won't write any more about it. I just know I'm caught between desperately wanting to hug a person and desperate hiding from them. It feels like all that's left are the demons and the dead. I'm going north in search of a friend. Right before this went way bad. Did I read that or did I have a stroke? Right before this went way bad. Okay. Not just a little bit bad. A friend from church said she was going to visit friends north of here. I've gone everywhere else. First, all my housemates were gone, went out and never came back one by one. Just Norris, the Palm, and I were left. Then I got brave enough to take the car to the church. We always joked that in an apocalypse that would be our, quote, base of operations. And with all the guys at church with guns, we'd be totally safe. Well, I found coffee, baked goods, and Bibles. No people. I went to pastor's house. No one. I went to my friends' houses. No one. I had heard from them days before. Days! So Norris and I are tracking down our last lead. If no one's there, I don't know what I'll do. I'm just praying so hard that I'll get this one mercy, that I won't be burned beyond what I can take. God has kept me alive through so many things that should have killed me. The demons, the lack of food, the lack of people. I've always found somewhere to hide for the night. I've got to keep faith. I've got to... That and Norris are all I have left. Oh man, he wheezes when he gets excited. Some medical condition my roommate told me he had. I've got to go. I've got to keep him quiet. I don't want to attract attention. I'll leave this here, I guess. Everyone else did, and I was never much for turn the page. Keeping a journal anyway. Always started, never finished. I don't know if you believe in God, but He keeps me going. I wish there were a weapon to leave you, but maybe this old tattered Bible's exactly what you'll need. I've had plenty of time to memorize it anyway. God bless you and keep you. May He protect you from the demons that plague today, and the nameless things that go bump in the night. I mean, thanks for the Bible, but I'm Jewish, so...
Jesus, dude.
What was the point of all that?
That's like... Dude, I was able to go to the bathroom and have, like, a full-on conversation in the time it took you to read that.
Oh, God, it's like, you know, I appreciate, like, little
the asshole
bits like that, but, like, come on. There's a little too much there.
Here, for the sake of brevity, can I posit a question? Do we need to read every journal?
Well, there's no quest here. This is the only thing we have.
This is like all we got, like besides shooting.
Oh, really? Ah, Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, let's see how long this one is. Okay, it's not that long.
It's only 2 pages.
It's been around 6 months since I last wrote up this journal. It's also been the hardest 6 months of staying alive I've ever had to fight for. During October, a dangerous raider group that burned down Great Haven arrived. These men are known as the Bloody Arms. We initially thought them as pushovers, but instead we lost many people defending our largest settlement. Our military leader got bit by one of the Mirelurks leading us. What? He already tried to make contact with the other raider groups, and he might be a traitor. It sickens me to say this, but I killed him to prevent him from turning into one of those bandits. It's like killing one of the family members. Always more painful than being ripped to shreds. But that is the least of our worries. Wait, hold on. But he had to kill him to prevent him from turning into a raider? Because he got... What? Did I read that correctly?
What line?
He already tried to make contact. He might be a traitor. Our military leader got bit by one of the Mirelurks. And then he tried contacting the raider groups. Killed him. Okay, no, yeah, I read that wrong.
Also, Mirelurks very clearly pinch you, not bite you.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, they very clearly use their pincers to kill their prey, which then is meticulously picked apart by their mandibles, like normal crabs. Also,
well,
Mirelurks probably don't even eat living things that much, if we're being honest.
Fair enough. There is a lot of them in empty areas.
What do lobsters eat?
They eat detritus. They eat, they're like roly-poly.
Here we go. Lobsters eat fish, as well as smaller crustaceans, worms, algae, and starfish. Oh, and starfish.
Yeah, lobsters literally eat anything.
So should
But
I go
are
inside the
dead-
police station or should I go inside the Zapotec building?
I mean, Zapotec.
So is this a whole world space just filled with enemies and terminal entries?
Yep, that's all it is.
That's awful, man.
Yep. I was gonna praise
it's
the mod when I
bad.
first started playing it because the sewer interior was actually pretty good, and there was a factory interior that was well designed. But that is
but you gotta
That's
have
it.
a whole plate of food, dude.
Yeah,
You
there's
know what
like
I mean?
nothing. There's like
yeah.
no reason to play this. I'm sorry.
You
Like,
can't just be like, "Ooh, I made you a delicious dinner," and give someone a plate of French fries. You know what I mean? You gotta have.
to be fair, they do say in the description that this mod is unfinished, but
Okay, well then, let me posit an interesting concept for the monster. If you're listening, release the mod when it's done.
yeah.
But they probably want to get feedback, and the feedback I'd have is different enemies, greater purpose for going to certain areas, and you know what? Throw in promise of a great reward at the end.
Yeah, it's very Fallout 3 inspired. I can definitely tell that. You know, having to go underground in different parts of the city. Yeah, that's the epitome of Fallout 3. But
Where is this
I
place?
think he wanted to release this because like the Ukraine war happened and he didn't have time to work on a mod anymore, so he just decided to just throw it out.
I did not know that part. Oh dear.
Yeah, that neglected to mention that was in the description that he wasn't going to finish it because of the Ukraine thing. I don't really like bringing
okay.
up-
So is this a resource?
I don't think so. I think it's just a thing.
It's basically modder's resource at that point.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it doesn't say that in the description.
Yeah.
But
But-
you know,
but
another thing that
spiritually,
bugs
that's
me
what
is
it
that it doesn't actually tell you where to find, like, how to get here. It just tells you to go inside a sewer. And then you have to, like, look through the photos to find a Pip-Boy map that tells you where the sewer is. Which is in a place where a sewer wouldn't be. Just look in the bathroom.
No one ever does anything funny in the toilet stalls anymore.
Well, Black Soul used to. He used to put, like, explosions.
Yeah, used to, not anymore. None of us do anymore, really. Oh, Cramps.
Cramps?
Yeah,
That's her
that,
name.
thank you,
It's a cool game. I don't hate that game.
This is you shooting his crotch.
I'm doing a lot of dick shooting in this mod. Okay, this is just the Aerotech building.
Dude, the alternative to this mod, I don't want to
He was
show
on the can.
the audience how the sausage is made, but there was an offer made of which mod should I play, and the alternative was I would have been really mean to it.
I imagine so. If there's
I
time.
would have been I would have been an all-star hater if you played that other mod, dude.
Holy
Over
crap!
the
That
other
one, was,
mod.
that one was like
It
5
was
pages.
it was Who's Sorry Now by Dayglow Drifter.
Oh,
That guy sucked. Yeah, dude, that guy's the worst.
Oh my god, I hate Dayglow.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, man, he has you kill a
Dayglow
vanilla
sucks.
character. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, Dayglow sucks ass.
You know, I'll give them this. At least the police station, like they did a decent job recluttering it.
I do like this little command room.
I always thought that the Camp Searchlight police station was like a little empty.
Wait, MOPD note 5. Is there another 4 notes you need to find now?
I'm not. I think I'm sorry. I don't feel like reading anymore.
Oh. Yeah, dude.
I'll
Alright,
just look at this real quick.
Just everyone speed read it. If you're on the stream, just pause the stream.
Yeah.
Read it real quick.
Hi, I'm Mike. It's like it starts that way. I'm just like, no.
I saw the words Miami Vice.
Yeah. No, I saw. Yep, that's me, and I was like, okay.
But that
I saw
just
fried
reminds
chicken
me
and
of like a
cheeseburger.
really crappy 80s movie. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
Well, you say that, but I saw the words Miami Vice, cheeseburger, and fried chicken. So something's going down. By crime, not important.
I wasn't a star witness in a RICO case.
Okay,
Forgotten
speaking
gang
of
wars as Byzantine.
Byzantine.
Faux pas. Holy fucking shit, dude. Write a novel.
I'd kill her.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as mean, but yeah, I don't know. Just
Well, you're the one playing it, so you're going to be frustrated.
yeah. There needs to be a healthy balance between like combat, notes, dialogue, which hasn't been any. There's been like 2 lines of dialogue from one NPC in this whole mod so far, and it was, "Hi, and can I have a haircut?"
Shave and a haircut. And anytime I see a mod like this, I may be a bit, rude in the commentary, but at the end of the day, there's one thing I perfectly understand. I could never make anything close to anything that's been made for New Vegas, and I'm always impressed by it, even if it's bad.
Okay, yeah, that's admirable.
Like, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to figure out how the deck works.
Oh my god, NPCs? Are you guys have dialogue?
I'm somewhat meaner than that.
What do you need?
Oh no, you guys are.
What do you need?
You guys are useless. Oh, hey, Dorian. Hey there, you want some weaponry? Buy from me. You're never safe enough from raiders. Do you guys just live here?
Yeah, Chinese pistols and irradiated deviled eggs.
You know, I was just gonna complain that if they were gonna have, if they were gonna have an NPC, they should just like have a guy selling weapons and ammo. And here he is. Wow, this must be a shitty sleeping situation. Do you guys share the beds? Oh, yeah, there's 2 of them.
Well, you're still being irradiated, and all the food they have is radiated. I think.
You guys are gonna have your skin melt off if you stay here. Just letting you know. Oh, another note. Torn page. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Holy fuck, man. Write a novel.
Oh, just one more torn note.
Yeah.
Scroll up.
Some
I've
some
never
modders
seen
need to
anybody.
just write
I've never seen anybody spell Nicole this way. This vexes me.
Well, it'll let you know that it is Nicole and not, some other form of Nick.
Nicole. That's her name.
Nicole. I know. When the Hebrews transliterated CH means.
God, that making that noise just hurts my throat. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's why, something like Hanukkah, it's CH, because that means it's Hanukkah.
Alright, time for Zapotech. What clone of a cell is it gonna be? Oh my god, is it actually unique?
Fine.
Freaking these dipwads again. All look the same. Nobody likes you.
Some diversity in the enemy.
Let's dial the enemies back a little bit.
Yeah, dude, how about some guys, no, you know what we need, dude? I think we need some Enclave guys. I think that
that's
would
what's
be
missing.
a fresh introduction to the modding scene.
Clearly we're missing a major
Enclave guys.
right now.
And you know what? Well, what the heck? A super mutant behemoth, why not?
Yeah, actually, you don't really see a lot of super mutants enemies in quests these days.
Not really.
Because you have to give them some sort of explanation as to like why they're there. I mean, how many super
A
mutants?
lot of modders. I don't think a lot of modders think that way.
Yeah, you know.
I feel like if you're gonna make something like this, then you might as well just throw just all kinds of random nonsense in there.
Well, you can have super mutants here that are like, you know, if you have to do a throwaway note, say something like them trying to get together an army to, I don't know, find the master or something.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's another thing. This World Space needs some variety in the enemy types. We've got bandits and we've got mirelurks, and like that's it. Maybe throw in some other factions.
Where is this taking place right now?
The city of Morlington, location unknown. Also, this is the Hoover Dam floor.
Okay, I don't think it's a real place.
No, it's not. It is not a real place.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mornington, but not a lot of trying to find.
I never checked if there was a World Space, which, of course, there is one.
Dude, to be fair, it is a lot of work making one of those.
Yeah, if you look up Morlington, the only thing that comes.
Yeah, Cell, you know how to do it.
I've done it enough times to know the thing.
A new Outlander tool is supposed to make it a cinch, but I haven't looked into how to get that working yet. Also, the world space I have is far from done, so.
World spaces can be tricky.
We should get Cellblock to do some world space design.
Cellblock actually has volunteered to do that.
Really? Oh my god, yay.
Yeah.
I love his world design. His world space design is second to none, I think.
All you need to do is ask. I will do.
So after
Cellblock, can you help me make a world space for my Snowy Mountain mod that I want to make?
Yeah. How much you gonna pay me?
Things that we need to iron out.
I'll give you 100% of the donation points. Hee hee hee.
Oh my god, 2 cents? Really?
Yeah.
I've never cashed in my donation points for anything.
Really?
You will have $5.
I don't even know how many I have. No, you can cash them in for like $100 on PayPal or some shit, right?
Really?
As I think once you have like over 10,000 downloads, that equates to like $10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Someone is selling a Zoom for $150.
Am I supposed to be able to get up here? I don't think so.
No, I think it was just supposed to be an enemy. But I looked it up, and there's only 2 results for Morlington that show up. This mod, and a murder mystery dinner experience in England.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did we take a sewer in Nevada and end up in England? That would be cool.
Yeah, I thought the Morlington name sounded a little Anglo, to be honest with you.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, in all fairness, when it comes to that, how many American cities are just named after, you know, European cities? Do you know how many Parises there are in America? A lot more than you think.
There's Paris, Texas. There's Paris, California. There's Paris, New Jersey.
It is a good-ass movie, dude. That movie goes so crazy.
I feel bad because I got to like 50 minutes and I was like, ugh, I can't hang up this thing. But yeah.
You
I want
should
you to
feel
get
bad about that shit, dude.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna
how can you watch a movie like Paris, Texas and feel that way?
I love Harry Dean Stanton and that guy, and the other guy, the brother.
Have you seen Harry Dean Stanton is great in that movie. He also played a Noir detective in the movie that I watched that has a young Sylvester Stallone in it, I think.
Huh. You know, Sylvester Stallone's like career really interesting because I can tell he really wanted to make like heartfelt shit, I guess. Like he wanted to make artistic shit. Like Rocky, if you watch Rocky and the first Rambo, both films are very like, it's, you know, a little sensitive, very vulnerable. You know, he's not portraying himself as like an insane macho man. Like he's playing sort of flawed characters, right?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of devolves. It's funny because Rocky, I feel like at some point he was like, okay, let's try to make this a bit more, what's the word? Genuine, I guess. Yeah. There's like a lack of that. I don't know. You watch? I watched.
To make a confession, I've never seen Rocky. I have my little brother's Huge fan of the Rocky films.
I would recommend the
I've never seen
first
any of them.
one. Then I think I've heard really good things about the one that he made in like the 2000s. I think it was just called Balboa or
Yeah, it's
Rocky
called
Balboa?
Rocky Balboa, and I've complained about this before, but that's a stupid fucking name for the sixth movie. It's like if you're gonna get into the Rocky series, you're gonna be like, well, which one do I watch first, Rocky or Rocky
Rocky
Balboa?
1, and then skip ahead. You can kind of just skip ahead because everything after the first Rockies is really bad.
I hear
Rocky 2 is
Creed movies were
alright.
really good.
I like
I
Rocky.
hear
Was it?
Creed was good.
I figured it
Creed
out.
is
all right?
really good. The
The
Creed's
only
really
way
good.
to watch. The only way to
Extended
watch
universe
Rocky.
of Rocky.
Listen, the only way to watch Rocky is in alphabetical order. So you you start with
How did I
Creed.
mention that? Oh, yeah.
I think
Dude,
it's,
this
you
is
know,
this is just an on cinema at the cinema joke that you're making.
Yeah.
I have no
But-
idea what it means.
Have you watched
Dude,
his horrible shows?
You should fall down that rabbit hole. I cannot recommend it enough. On cinema at the cinema, Google it.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, Google it, dude. I think there's like a Vulture article that does a pretty good job explaining. Like I will sound insane if I try to explain it to you.
Here we go. There's a Wikipedia page. It's
Yeah,
an American comedy website podcast starring Tim Heidecker and Craig Turkington.
Papa G asks, what
Oh,
mod
it's
list
that
am I
one
using?
where they like review shit and then
I
they're
have
not really
no idea
reviewing.
what mod list I'm using. I'm using like maybe 4, 5. I think I have just mods assorted.
Yes,
Just assorted
Abram,
mods.
that's the one.
And like
You should
that's
watch it, dude.
I can't.
Abram,
I hate how they make fun of. I can't deal that level of negative. Like Red Letter Media, like that's a perfect. I know it's supposed to be funny, like that Tim Heidecker stuff. Like, I like the Mr. Show stuff. I like their Adult Swim shit. You know. But...
Dude, honestly, so to give you an example of the kind of stuff they get up to, it's not really about movies at all. It's like in one of the seasons, Tim Heidecker's character starts a vape business that he tries to like jumpstart by like making a music festival where his shitty band plays and they give away the free vapes, but the free vapes like kill a bunch of teenagers. And his character, who is named Tim Heidecker, is arrested by the County of Los Angeles and charged with 20 counts of felony murder. And they rent out a courtroom in the San Bernardino courthouse where they have a 5-hour-long trial of Tim Heidecker.
Wait, so that's where the that's where the trial.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a 5-hour trial where Tim Heidecker's character is tried by actors who are like, I don't know what the circumstances of all these actors are, but they're like all like legal, like they're all like trained in like jurisprudence and legal procedure. And so it's like the legal, like the actual legal procedure of the trial is like 100% accurate. But yeah, Tim Heidecker's character is tried on camera for 5 hours for 20 counts of felony murder. And he's acquitted at the end of it. Spoiler alert.
Oh my
God! Even though he's representing himself.
I remember seeing a clip of him ask, like his ex-girlfriend gets on the stand and he asks her.
Yes, and he asks her while she's under oath if she loves him.
And she says no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
That was the end of Morlington. I can't anymore. There's nothing to see. The first 5 minutes, I was hopeful. I was impressed. I thought the interior was well designed. I thought like, oh, there's notes that are all right. There's some interesting things done in the statics. But once you went outside and once it became an endless shooting gallery, I just kind of checked out. So I might have been a little harsh on this mod, but I think with enough tweaking on the world space, actually add some characters with dialogue, make it seem a little less tedious, then I think it could be something. But like as it is right now, it needs a bit of work. So, well, there you have it.
Hey.
There you have it, folks. There's Selv's 2 cents on the matter.
How many stars out of 10 would you give it, eh?
I'll give it a 1.
I'll be generous and say 1.5 because I've played worse. It's just unfinished. That's the main problem.
Let me ask a question. If someone gave you the best burrito in the world,
Oh Lord.
but there was only like one bite left of it, would you say that's a 10 out of 10 burrito?
No.
I would not.
No,
I
absolutely
wouldn't say
not.
it's a
Yeah,
1 out of 10.
exactly. Yeah, I would say this is a terrible experience of eating a burrito. Even if that one bite is the best bite of a burrito you've ever had in your entire life, if someone's like, "Hey man, here's a burrito," and they give you a burrito that has one bite left, that's come on.
I think we have time for one short mod. Let's see if I can find something to throw on the menu here. All right.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. It's very scary. I do not like it.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I would not eat them, Sam. I am.
Okay, never mind. My web browser is deciding. Oh no, you cannot click these things. What the fuck?
That was the Chihuahua with a cigarette.
Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I guess my computer's malfunctioning, so I'm going to end the stream right here.